you need to remove the entire ramp, turn it upside down, inspect alien baby's bum, change his diapers while you're at it. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Welcome back to another episode of X-Files. Alright, so it's time to deal with these ramps. It's about the last thing to go, and mods. They're not my favorite thing to do, so I've been procrastinating a little bit. Let's have a quick peek at the before. Remember, these were in a very, very smoky environment, so the water coming off these guys is going to be yellow and brown and black and green. It's going to be a bit of a chore. There's like 20 linear feet of ramp here. And of course I gotta like take stuff apart to really access it well, to a certain degree anyway. I want to figure out how I want to light this guy up. I'd like to do that. What is this? Is there a light already in this guy? There's this weird... What is this thing? Oh. Oh, look at that. There's lights already in there. Okay. But I've seen it where people put like an LED strip around the bottom that's green and lights it right up and looks really cool. But I didn't realize that there was two bulbs in that thing. I don't know if they ever worked. They're probably burnt out. And obviously it takes a little bit to change them, and your average Joe is not going to bother with that. So I will put in a couple green LEDs into that bad boy, and that may be all I need to do on that guy. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I got my trough cover back from Kevin, and one of these trough welds was broken. Can you tell which one? I don't even really remember which side it was, but Kevin did such a perfect job at the thing that I cannot tell. I don't even, it just looks brand new. So I can reinstall that, and I have ordered some new apron cards from a guy named John G on eBay. That's not his full username, but he has a lot of apron cards, and I've bought a few off him before. Kevin's bought a bunch off him before. So I've got X-Files coming, and since I'm ordering, I got Magic coming, and I also have Galaxy coming. I probably should have inquired about Tag Team, but oh well. We'll do one thing at a time. So I think I'm going to install this guy, possibly this thing, and maybe even try and light that up. And this guy for sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to install Mulder and Scully. We'll see. I want to do things tastefully. I don't want it to get too cluttered. I still have to repair this guy too. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but I need it to be nice and solid, because it gets in the way of raising and lowering the playfield in the current state that it's in. So, also, a couple people mentioned that these tapered posts really should be thick portion at the top. I have it thin portion at the top. And it makes sense because, you know, that would potentially prevent air balls. And I kind of thought of that as I was installing them. But now that I've got a couple comments to verify which orientation these are really supposed to be in, I'm going to spend a little bit of time and reverse all these guys so that they are thick portion up, thin portion down, and then potentially prevent any air balls. So I'm going to do that. Mr. TBA, I think it is,
yep, I got to do some flipper bat cleaning. I wasn't sure if I was going to replace the flipper bats or not. If they clean up well enough, then I may not see the need to. They're not chipped or cracked at the tips, so, you know, and they're nice original Sega bats too, which I like, so I'm going to probably get away with not having to replace those. Probably going to need a flipper rebuild kit though, which I may have a stern. Is that might work. What does this say? Williams, no. I believe somewhere though I might have a stern. Is this it? Data East / Sega. Alright, yeah, okay, I'll put that there, but that's for later. Anyway, I think what I'll do is, I don't know, maybe pull up a chair right here. Got lots of space to work with, and bust out my cleaning supplies, because it's not really something I can do comfortably over the laundry tub. So, yep, that is the plan, and we'll see how far I can get tonight, so I'll keep you posted. Alright, got the trough cover installed, cleaned up the flipper bats. They're still a little yellowed, but much better than they were. I'll throw on the rubbers shortly. All of the posts have been reversed, now are in the correct orientation, and then I installed this clear plastic airball protector. So I just had to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws to do that. It wasn't too bad. But that is on there now. And potentially could be a platform for Mulder and Scully if I want to use them. I've seen someone else do that. Mulder and Scully just kind of sitting here by the filing cabinet. It actually looked pretty good, so we'll see. We'll see about that. Okay, so what is next? I'll throw on the apron now, and flipper rubbers, and then I guess it's time to rip off the band-aid. Okay, I've been at this for just about 20 minutes, so that's the one ramp over there. This is the other ramp, so I decided to divide and conquer, and separated the two pieces of this ramp. These guys connect to here, and made it a little more manageable. So take a look. This is the before. Okay, yellow and black. And then right about here is where we start getting into the clean version. So, clean, dirty. Quite the difference, eh? So, you know, I tried to get rid of all the ball trail. That looks kind of like more of a black line, but it's, I think, more of a shadow. That's just like the actual physical wear of the ball. That's not really dirt. That's something you, in theory, could flame polish out. But yeah, so they're gonna look a lot better. So, you know, if it's 20 minutes a section, 20, 40, 60, 80, I'll be here a while. Alright, one ramp is complete. I've got my green post rubbers on there instead of the black ones. They look pretty sweet. And then again, look how nasty this ramp is compared. You can just see how yellow and nicotined it is. So, one of 3 ramps complete, and I'll just keep plugging away. So, oh yeah, I was going to mention that how I'm cleaning these is nothing too advanced here. I'm just using a magic eraser and water for my first pass over. Then I'm using Novus and a cloth to really get in everything, and then I'm using a dry cloth to kind of polish and get rid of all the Novus. So that is my 3-step process, and that's about all. It works pretty good. Section 2 complete. Came out really nice. Both flashers were burnt out, so replaced those with my green post rubber. And yeah, that is looking good, so I'm going to reassemble this and we'll take a quick peek. Alright, ramp number 1 is reassembled. And it is looking good. I'm very happy with that. I'd say it took probably at least an hour to do this from start to finish. And I imagine this guy will be about the same. Does this one come apart at all? Or is this just one giant ramp too? Let's see. Is there a joint there? No? That's just a corner plastic. Okay, so this is all one piece. I imagine these bulbs are burnt out. Hey, you know what? My rubber kit is short. At least 1, 2, 3 post rubbers. So that's a bit of a bummer. I'll have to see if I don't have any other color post rubbers. So, oh wait, I might have some translucent ones from a Pinball Life kit I bought a while ago. So that would work. But yeah, okay. On to ramp number 2. Okay, so this is the little housing for the baby alien. And if you want to change the light bulbs, it's just as easy as removing these 2 screws, right? Wrong. You need to remove the entire ramp, turn it upside down, inspect alien baby's bum, change his diapers while you're at it, then get a nut driver all the way down onto the nut on each bulb, and then get your screwdriver on the other side. So you can imagine why none of these bulbs would ever get replaced from just a generic operator back in the arcade. Not very accessible at all, very bad design, but that is what I'm doing now. The ramp is clean. I'll show you that after. I checked these bulbs, they were both good, and I gotta go find me some rubber post caps and then change these guys and I'll be back. Alright, I got green LEDs in the alien tube, and that was not easy to get the nuts back on there. Like, good thing I had magnetic Klein nut driver, so that was a little challenging, but it's good. That should light up nice and green, and I'll be very happy with the look, hopefully. Now, to find out if I have 3 clear post rubbers. Yeah, there we go. There's a couple different sizes. This is a sample kit. I believe I bought it from Pinball Life. And I've been able to do a couple machines with it. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I have 2 only. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's that size. I got 2 of each size. Need 1 more of either size will work. Come on, Pinball Life. Yes, we got 1. Oh, we got a couple. Alright, so it's going to be the smaller variety, but that's okay. So, yeah, that one rubber kit. This is what I have left. So, got a couple extras and missing some, but I was kind of anticipating that. But, oh well, I made it work. So, yeah, I didn't show you the actual finished product here. It's looking much better. I took off this corner piece, put in a new zip tie so I could get in there, clean it really good. And oh yeah, that's why I didn't show you the finished product, because I was gonna put these on first. But okay, I'll throw those on there. But anyway, yeah, I'm making progress nonetheless. Okay, I managed to get this creature dealt with. Now, he came in 2 pieces, and trying to glue it together was just not really looking like a viable option. So once I fudged with it a bit and just finagled with it, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to deal with it, and I came up with a solution. Very unorthodox, but this piece here, since it's broken off from this piece, would swivel on this post and then get caught when you're trying to raise or lower the playfield. So the trick is you didn't want this piece to swivel out. So I just mounted this back to the ramp. It's got 2 Phillips screws here, and then I just found a piece of Lexan, kind of jammed it in there, drilled a hole for the screw, and that's it. Like, it does not need to be connected to this piece via glue and JB weld and all the other thoughts that were crossing my mind. I just need it to look good from above and not get in the way of the playfield. So all in all, I'm actually happy with that solution. Pretty simple, 1 hole, 1 screw, and not a lot of fudging around. So, you know, there's a little gap here. Even like, it appears as though this would not even really connect very well. Might have like shrunk a little bit over time or moved or something, but these 2 pieces just don't even line up very well anymore. So it's probably a better solution than trying to put the 2 pieces back together again. So I'm happy with that, and I think I have enough time to install these guys. So that's next. Alright, I have the ramps installed, but I did not fasten any of the hardware just yet. Why? Good question. But let's go for a little tour and see what it looks like. Alright, apron installed and trough cover, flipper bats cleaned, and posts inverted or reversed. Oh, you know what? I forgot the track that goes between the ramps. I'll do that after. This guy is still kind of hitting the side of the playfield, so I gotta rig something up a little bit more so it doesn't interfere. But here's how everything's looking. I don't have any of the connectors plugged in yet, so we can't see what this dude's gonna look like just yet. I don't want to raise and lower the playfield again until I have all the ramps secured. But I'm thoroughly happy and impressed with how this came out. That is looking really good. Let's kind of pan out, see the whole thing in action here. So yeah, that's going to be where I wrap up this video. And then next video, it'll be installing the mods and fastening the ramps down, and then dealing with this dude, seeing what this baby alien looks like all lit up. So that'll be exciting. This is yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It just looks awesome. Well, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. We'll keep plugging away on the next one. See ya.